Joshua chapter 9 breakdown. And let's see. Can anybody recap anything out of 8? Anybody do a recap of where we are so far? That's men or women.
I could be wrong. I'm just gonna say it. We took over. The Israelites had took over Jericho. Well, there was. Yeah, I want to say we took over Jericho, and the Lord had told us to go in and take the gold, silver, the metals from the city, and don't touch anything else. And I forgot his name. Achan had picked up a garment and some gold. And
what do we do to him and his family?
We stoned him and his family and set him on fire.
Right. So the Most High is teaching us that if you disobey me, you're going to get death and destruction. But if you obey me, I'm going to do whatever you want. That's what happened. That man's family was an example of us. You break my laws, this is going to be death and destruction. The Most High killed his baby girl. The Most High killed his baby boy. He killed all his animals, any animals that man owned. He killed his animals too. And then he went to his tent and burnt that down. That's what the Most High told us to do to that man. Take him to a valley over here in the ditch. Take his whole family. Rock him. Everybody in Israel got a rock. Not half of Israel. There's like 1 million of us. Everybody had to put a brick in. All of Israel got a stone and they bust him upside his head. You got to understand this. He's getting his head busted in. His daughter head busted in. His son's head busted in. That's the God that we serve. Our God is not that gay white man that says everybody's welcome. That's not our God. That is not our Lord. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Can I get somebody to say Khan?
Khan.
Right, so that's what we are. We listen to the Most High God, he do anything we want. Whatever you need, he got you. You break his laws, death and destruction. Death and destruction. It's just plain today. Everybody understand that, right?
Khan. Yes, sir.
All right. So now we're going to go into Joshua chapter 9. Now that the Most High letting us know, if you do what you're supposed to do, I got you. So now let's go ahead and start in Joshua chapter 9, in-depth breakdown.
Joshua chapter 9 verse 1 says, "And it came to pass, when all the kings which were on this side Jordan, in the hills and in the valleys, and in all the coast of the great sea over against Lebanon, the Hittite, and the Amorite, and the Canaanite, and the Perizzite, and the Hivite, and the Jebusite, heard thereof."
So these are all African countries, for lack of a better word, because we know Africa's not in the Bible. These are all the countries in the land of Ham. This is the same area where Yahushua was traveling when he saw that Greek woman asking about her daughter having a demon on her, and he ignored her. And the other disciples said, "Get rid of that woman. She cried for us all day." This is Matthew 15:21 down to 28. That's the woman asking for help, but he didn't even want to help her. He called her a dog. So this is the same area around Africa. All right, the land of Ham. And all these other kings in these other places, they're hearing about what we did to Jericho. They're hearing about how we tore that place down. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
So all these names that Tevin just read, these are different other countries in Africa. They heard about what we have done. They heard about Moses in the Red Sea. We went through that. They're already scared of us because of that. They heard what we did to Egypt. Now they're hearing about what we did to Jericho, the way we messed that place up. And Jericho, remember, is where Joshua's spies found the harlot, the whore, and she actually helped us. So now, all these kings are hearing about what we're doing. They're getting fearful of us. Now let's keep going.
Verse 2 says, "That they gathered themselves together to fight with Joshua, with Israel, and with Israel with one accord."
So all these kings that he just mentioned, all these Jebusites, he mentioned about 7 or 8 different kings and kingdoms. They've gotten together now, saying the only way for us to get these niggas, we got to come together. So now all these kings and kingdoms, they have come together in order to come against us po niggas and spics and Indians. That's who, and thanks, all praise the Most High, we got all 3 groups in here. We have so-called spic, we have so-called blacks, and we have so-called Indians right here. We have 3 right here, 3 tribes right here. All right, let's keep going. Which is Manasseh, Judah, and Gad. 3 different tribes right here. All right.
And when the inhabitants of Gibeon heard that Joshua had done unto Jericho and to Ai,
Mm-hmm.
they did work willingly
Mm-hmm.
and went and made as if they had been ambassadors, and took old sacks upon their asses, and wine bottles old and rent and bound up.
You know what willily is?
No.
Willily is craftily or sneakily, on the sly. That's what willily is. You what you say?
I had put it in there.
You got that? Okay. All praises. So willily is just sneakily. You know, Edomite do stuff on the street. They'll go behind your back with another Edomite talking about how they're gonna fire you, and you have no idea. It's a week later, they still talking about how they're gonna fire you. They sneaky like that. That's how your enemies work. And ambassadors in this precept, ambassadors are supporters or public representatives. That's what an ambassador is. That's what it's talking about. So we're gonna read it again with this understanding. So we're talking about the willily is sneaky on the slide, and ambassadors are like public representatives or supporters. So. All right, so verse 3, and when the inhabitants of Gibeon heard what Joshua had done unto the Jericho and Ai, because we defeated Jericho and Ai, and they heard about this stuff, they did work willily, they did work on the sly sneakily, and went and made as if they had been ambassadors. They come to us now. These wicked people coming to us like they're supporting us. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
They're coming to us like they're supporting us. That's what it means. They did work willingly, with sneakily, cunningly, and when we remember that cunningly in Psalms 83 and 2, how they work cunningly against us, subtly also. They did work willingly and went and made as if they had been ambassadors, pretending that they were friends of ours, supporting our cause, and took old sacks upon their asses and wine bottles, old rent and bound up. So they're gathering their horses and stuff together, and they're getting all this old stuff. There's a reason why they're getting old stuff. They're getting old clothes, they're getting old shoes, and they're putting all this rent. Rent means torn. They got all this torn stuff that they're getting ready to travel with. These are enemies. Now keep in mind, our enemies are getting ready to come to us like they're supporting us, but for some reason, they're packing only old stuff. Everybody understand what's going on?
Yes, sir.
They get ready to do something sneaky, but we have no idea. They're coming to us. And they're coming to us pretending to be supportive of us. And they, for some reason, they got everything they're packing to look old and messed up. Let's find out why they're doing that. Keep reading verse 5.
And old shoes and
Clouded is like patches. Old patch, like you put patches on your jeans and stuff. Old shoes and patches. Go ahead.
and clouded upon their feet, and old garments upon them, and all the bread of their provisions was dry and moldy.
They even got food and things that they use. They got the old stuff that look like it was outdated stuff. They're going to come with some old bread that got mold on it. They're going to come with some old food line bread that got mold on it because they're trying to trick you with something. They're trying to trick you with something. So now they got all their old clothes and all their old things, and they got moldy bread, moldy food, and they're packing up, coming to see you, Israel. Let's keep going.
And they went to Joshua into the camp of Gilgal, and said unto him and to the men of Israel, we be come from a far country, now therefore make ye a league with us.
So they came to Joshua and to us. They said, hey, how you doing, bro? How you doing, brother? Not our brothers, but they love to call us brothers. How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? They coming to us. They said, we come from a faraway country, and we came to make a league. A league is what?
A covenant.
Right, or an alliance. They want to make an alliance with us. You understand that? Let's get together, yo. Let's get together. Let's become allies. Let's come together. That's what it means by league. Let's make a league with us. Let's become allies. Let's make an alliance with each other. Let's come together. That's what these men are saying. They say they come from a far country. They got all this stuff that's old and beaten, broken down. So they wanted us to believe that they've been walking for a long time. That's why they packed such bad stuff like that. They wanted Joshua and us to believe that they came from a real faraway country. All right, let's keep reading.
And they said unto Joshua, we are thy servants. And Joshua said unto them, who are ye? And from whence come ye?
Right. Who are y'all? Because they said they want to be our servants. Right?
Yes, sir.
And we want to, and Joshua said, where y'all come from, yo? We don't know y'all. Who are you? Who are you and where you come from? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's keep going.
And they said unto him, From a very far country thy servants are come, because of the name of the Lord Yahweh thy God. For we have heard the fame of him and all that he did in Egypt.
He said, because of your gods, Yahweh. Because of your God, Yahweh, we want to serve y'all. We know who he is. We know who y'all are. Because of y'all God, we want to serve y'all. Because we know who you are. We want to be friends with y'all. Because we know who you are. We heard what happened, what y'all did in Egypt. He just said that. We heard what y'all did in Egypt. So, and understand, this is real talk, y'all. These are not stories. This is accounts of our history. They got American history in school all day long. But they talking about George Washington. That's not your forefather. They talking about Abraham Lincoln. That's not your forefather. Abraham Lincoln didn't free no slaves. It was a business transaction. Let's take the slave. The Northern was telling the Southern that let's just take the slave instead of paying for their. We got to pay for their medical expenses. We got to feed, pay for their food. We got to pay for their houses. The Northern people said we don't want to do that no more. That's stupid. That don't make any sense. Let's give them what they think is freedom, so they can take care of that on their own. Why would we have to take care of their medical? I gotta stop what I'm doing and go see about this nigga and fix him up with medicine. I ain't got time for that. So they were smarter than the Southerners said, we're gonna make them think that they're free. Let them get it. They made houses for us, government homes, ghettos, and put us there, which is prophesied. Because we know that even the dictionary tells you that the Jews dwell in the ghetto. That's in the dictionary. So it's prophesied. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
These people are sneaky, yo. These people are sneaky. All right, so now they're saying we want to hook up with y'all because we know y'all God name is Yahweh, and we heard what y'all did in Egypt. We know what y'all God is capable of, so we want to become alliance with you guys. All right, verse 10.
And all that he did to the two kings of Amorites of the Amorites that were beyond Jordan, to Shilon, king of Sihon,
or Sihon, I'm sorry.
Sihon, king of Heshbon, and to Og, king of Bashan.
Og. Said OG.
Og, king of Bashan, which was at
Ashtaroth.
Ashtaroth.
Right. Ashtaroth is a city in Bashan, in the kingdom of Og. This is modern day Israel also. Let's get a precept in Deuteronomy 1 and 4.
You've got mail.
Mark here.
Deuteronomy 1 and 4.
Right.
Deuteronomy 1 and 4 says, after he had slain Sihon, the king of the Amorites, which dwelt in Heshbon, and Og, the king of Bashan, which dwelt in Ashtaroth,
right,
in
Edrei. Right. All right, so let's go back. Talking about this very place we're reading about.
Yes, sir. Verse 11 says, wherefore our elders and all the inhabitants of our country spake to us, saying, take victuals with you for the journey, and go to meet them, and say unto them, we are your servants. Therefore now make ye a league with us.
Did anybody understand what he just read? Anybody understand what he just read? Say con. You understand what he read, sister?
Yes, sir.
You understand what he just read?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what he just read. Without reading. Did I put you on the spot?
No.
If I did, back out right now. Back out right now. You. Tell me what he just read.
So what he just read is he saying that they came from a far country and they took all of their food and supplies, but they were old supplies just so they can make an alliance with Israel. No?
That's not what's being said.
Okay.
You want to give a try, Maya?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, so read that again.
It says,
So remember, he just said, and all that he did, the kings and Amorites, that they beyond Jordan and Sihon, king of. Hang on one second. So they're telling Joshua and us all the things that they heard, how we defeated all these kings. That's verse 11, that's verse 9 and 10. He's explaining to Joshua that we heard about all the stuff y'all did in Egypt and the other kings, y'all defeated them. Now 11 says, wherefore, which means for that reason, for what y'all just did to them, for that reason, our elders and all the inhabitants of our country spoke to us. So because of what y'all did over there, our elders told us to come to y'all and make friends. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
That's what they're telling Joshua. Because of what we heard y'all did in those other places, our elders, the wise men of our countries, told us to come talk to y'all and make alliance with y'all. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
Right. Right? That's verse 11. Let's go to verse 12.
This our bread we took hot for our provision out of our houses on the day we came forth to go unto you. But now, behold, it is dry and it is moldy.
Y'all understand what he just read?
Yes, sir.
So, in one word, he just read a what?
A lie.
Bam, there it is. Sister on fire. There it is. He just read a lie. Read that again. This is what they're saying to us in Joshua. Read that again, brother.
This our bread we took hot for our provision
Nice and hot. They just cooked it. That's what he's saying.
out of our houses on the day we came forth to go unto you.
Mm-hmm.
But now, behold, it is dry and it is moldy.
We walked so long that our cooked fresh food that we had, and I got older and older. Now we walking for so long, so far away. Lying. All right, let's go.
And
These are the people we work for. When we go to get women, go get your nails done, go get your feet pedicure. These are the people who did that to us. When you go get your Chinese food, you go get your Mexican, not Mexican, Mexican are our people. When you're gonna get that Thai food, whatever you're getting out there, whatever you're doing with these nations, these are the same people that did these things to us. Everybody understand that?
sir,
All right, verse 13.
these bottles of wine which we filled were new, and behold, they be rent. And these our garments and our shoes are become old by reason of the very long journey.
Right, everybody understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
They're lying about this long journey to get to them. Right? Because their stuff was dogged out before they even started. They purposely got dogged out stuff. And now they're lying to us. How bold do you have to be to lie to the people of God? To God's people. You got to really be proudful. Very prideful. Like the Edomites are right now. They are very, very filled with pride. They are really filled with pride. I mean, really, every day you go to work, you can sense it. Just pay attention. I mean, sometimes you don't have to even pay attention. It's just there. It's just there. They have so much pride against the people of God. They care nothing about us. We're nothing to them. Nothing. Let's keep going.
And the men took their victuals and asked not counsel at the mouth of the Lord.
So they're eating our food, that good food that we have, and they asking no questions about the Most High God. They don't care about the Most High God. They ain't what they're thinking about. Keep going.
And Joshua made peace with them, and made a league with them, and let them live. And the princes of the congregation swear unto them.
Right. So now, before we move on, let me ask one question. I'm gonna get you can't answer it though. I'm gonna ask one question. What sin has been broken in 15? Read that again, brother.
And Joshua made peace with them, and made a league with them, and let them live. And the princes of the congregation swear unto them.
What sin was broken?
Making a league with them
Why is that a sin?
because they're not of our nation.
But what says it's a law? Is that a law?
Yeah, it is a law.
Is that a law? What law says that is a sin? So let's go to Exodus 23. Do you know what law was broken? Because you already said the word.
I do know which law.
You
was
said
broken,
the word,
but
the definition of league. You said the word already.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Exodus 23. You gonna say something?
I would say, yeah, don't make a covenant with them.
Right. That's the law that he just broke. So let's go to Exodus 23 and 32.
Exodus 23 and 32 says, Thou shalt make no covenant with them nor their gods.
Read it again.
Thou shalt make no covenant with them nor with their gods.
Right. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
So that's he just broke that. Also go to Deuteronomy 7 and 2.
Deuteronomy 7 and verse 2 says, And when the Lord Yahweh thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them.
Right. You can make no covenants with them. Right?
Yes, sir.
So that's the mistake right there. That was a mistake. Because we know the Most High also said, he said, do not trust your enemies. Don't trust your enemies. Plain upon table, don't trust your enemies. You see how wicked Israel is? And we got God. You see how wicked and messed up we are, and we got the Lord. He's there for us. He's never been there for them. He's never inspired them. When we came out of the womb, we came out of the womb wanting to do right. When they came out of the womb, they came out of the womb wanting to do wickedness. That's the way he made them. So if we're wicked with the only God that's on the earth, how much more wicked will they be? And they have nothing to do with God. God say, don't trust them. Don't distrust them a little bit. Don't trust them as far as you can throw them. Don't trust them at all. Don't trust your enemies. Black and white. There is no deviation from that. Never trust your enemies. Verse 16.
And it came to pass at the end of 3 days after they had made a league with them, that they heard that they were their neighbors, and they that dwelt among them.
So after we made a covenant with these fools, but 3 days later, we found out them niggas came from around the corner. They came from around the corner. And we found that out 3 days after making a covenant with them. They just came from around the corner. You see how sneaky that is? Why would they do that? Why do you... Anybody got any idea why they would do this, what they just did? Anybody got any ideas? Except for you, yeah. I'll get you, I'll get them first.
To avoid being killed.
Say it again?
To avoid being killed.
Okay.
They knew if they was to join them,
Right.
that they can that they would be protected, basically.
Right, and you are absolutely right. Absolutely right. Let's keep reading. That was right on point. So I'm not going to repeat it. So the ones who probably didn't catch it, just let them hear it come out. But you were absolutely right, sister.
Verse 17 says, And the children of Israel journeyed and came into their cities on the 3rd day. Now their cities were Gibeon and Shapira,
Shafira.
and Beeroth, and
Kirjatharim. Kirjath-jearim. Say it 3 times fast. Right. So what's going on right now is that we've been walking with these Hamites for 3 days, and now we've walked into their country, into their place, right? And they're traveling with us for 3 days, and we found out after 3 days who they are, and they were just around the corner, and now we're walking into their country with them. Mike, did you catch her answer? Why they lied about being from far away?
Yeah.
You understand why they lied?
They lied because they didn't want to be murdered, or they wanted to.
Why would they be murdered?
Because they lied.
No, but why would they be murdered? Why did they have to lie in order to stop being murdered? Why were they going to be?
Because they weren't part of our.
Well, why were they going to be murdered in the first place?
Because they weren't part of ours.
That's not why. There are other people that's not part of it. We're not murdering them. So what's going on? So what's going on is Most High God told us all this land is yours.
Right.
That's what the Most High God said. But the thing is about it is, you gotta take it. That makes sense? But the beauty of that is, I'm gonna help you take it. That makes sense? Right. So now, these men, they know that they're next on the chopping block. They know they're next. Now notice that they're around the corner. Said they were far away. So they didn't want them to know that they didn't want them to know that we're the people you come to get next. They pretended to not be those people.
Okay.
Right.
So they were like hiding.
They were hiding themselves who they were, so they could try to save themselves. Because remember now, they know we're the people of God. So they tricked us in making an agreement that we're friends now. We're allies now.
So you can't.
Now they thinking, now you can't do nothing to us.
Okay.
You Negroes can't touch us.
Y'all just swore to God.
Right, you just swore to your God, you're not going to touch us. Nigga. You understand that?
Got it.
Because that's not a friend now. Understand that. That ain't no friend. So don't think we say, yeah, we did make a deal, so we're not going to hurt. That wasn't like that. We were pissed. You Africans tricked us. You nasty Hamites, y'all tricked us. Okay. So it's not a good thing when they finally tell us what's going on. It's not a good thing. All right? We're at verse 18?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And the children of Israel smote them not, because the princes of the congregation had sworn to them by the Lord Yahweh, God of Israel, and all the congregation murmured against thy princes.
So we couldn't kill him because we made a promise to God we couldn't kill him, right?
Right.
So we let him alone. But now you got the wise, the young women and men, and the rest of Israel saying, "What? That's our property. We need to kill these people and take our property. God told us this is our land. Why are we not killing them?" So now, all the women and the other men and the young boys and the young girls, they're talking behind Joshua and the army of our people, but talking behind their backs. That ain't right, yo. This is our property. Because they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. All they know is that Joshua's putting out his captains telling them, we're not going to touch these people. What? But it's part of the deal. God promised this to us. Understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's keep going.
But all the princes said unto all the congregation, we have sworn unto them by the Lord God of Israel.
But all the princes said unto the congregation, we have sworn unto them by the Lord Yahweh God of Israel. So we swore to God we weren't going to touch them, y'all. Go ahead. Now
Therefore we may not touch them.
So we can't kill them, y'all. We made a deal. It was a messed up deal. We got tricked. I don't know. I'm inclined to believe they didn't tell the people how they got tricked. But they got tricked. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Anybody don't understand? Everybody good? All right, let's keep going.
This we will do to them. We will even let them live, lest wrath be upon us, because of the oath which we swear unto them.
So this is how it's gonna go down. We're gonna let them live, lest wrath be upon us. Because if we kill them, we're gonna damn ourselves. Because we promised to God. So we have to keep our word so God don't destroy us for breaking an oath that we made with Him. Because the Most High God even says, if you make a frivolous oath to God, no matter what it is, God, Yahweh God, I promise if my son get a such and such grade in school, I'm going to do such and such for him, God. And God grant you that way, your son get what he need to get done. He succeed, whatever he need. And then you say, you know, I ain't going to worry about it. God is not mad at you. You've just committed a sin. You created your own law. You have created your own law and vow with God that you broke. That's no different than breaking a commandment that He gave you. You made a vow with God and you broke it. That's a sin. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
You can accumulate. And I'm gonna say 613 very loosely, but everybody else got 613 commandments, but you got 614 now. Because you promised to God that if my son do such and such, I'm going to do such and such for him. But God, please help my son do this, and then I'll bless him. So now you got 614 commandments. That make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now, this is what we told the people, that we can't touch them because if we do, God's going to come down on us. Now, therefore, we may not touch them. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And this we will do to them. We will even let them live, lest wrath be upon us because of the oath which we swore unto them. So we're going to let them live. We can't kill them, because we do, God going to get us. All right, 21.
And the princes said unto them, let them live, but let them be hewers of wood.
Wait. Let them live and be what?
But let them be hewers of wood.
Hewers of wood, people had to chop wood. I chop wood. I chopped wood before school in the morning. My twin brother and my sister, she chopped wood when she was pregnant. So chopping wood is really hard work. So we ain't stupid. We ain't dumb. Joshua say, let them Hamites live, but they're going to be chopping some wood. Keep reading.
And drawers of water into the congregation.
They're going to be drinking water back and forth, back and forth, back and forth all day. So we're going to work them Hamites. We can't kill them, but we're going to work them Hamites. They messing with the children of God. Go ahead.
As the princes had promised them.
Mm-hmm.
And Joshua called for them, and he spake unto them, saying, wherefore have ye beguiled us, saying,
Beguiled has tricked us. Go ahead.
we are very far from you, when ye dwelt among us.
Read that again.
And Joshua called for them, and he spake unto them, saying, wherefore have ye beguiled us?
Why did y'all lie to us? Why did y'all trick us? Why did y'all use craftiness against us? This is what Joshua's asking these Hamites. Why did y'all do us like that? Go ahead.
Saying, we are very far from you.
Saying you came way from over here, when you just around the damn corner. Go ahead.
When ye dwelled among us.
When you hanging with us like we buddies. You among us and as our people. And you lie like that. Go to Sirach 12 and 10. Sirach 12 and 10.
Sirach 12 and verse 10 says,
Classic.
never trust thy enemy.
Never what?
Never trust thine enemy.
Go ahead.
For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Never trust your damn enemy. Ever. Ever, 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 ever.
Stop it. Stop.
If your God tell you not to trust, he made them. Come on. Come on, Israel. He made these people. And he said don't trust them. He made them to lie to you. He made them to trick you. He made them to stab you in the back. That's what they're there for. He made them to do these things to you. That's what he made them for. So how can you go against that? If you say to your coworker at work that who is a heathen or a Gentile, and they say, okay, here's something for I gave to you. I don't trust you like that. I don't trust people like that. You are being righteous. I appreciate what you're giving me, but nah. Or you could just be nice if you want to take it and throw it away. That's righteous. It's righteous for you to take something a heathen give you and throw it away. This Edomite woman at my job, I think it was like maybe a week ago. She gave me a string bean casserole. Just the so-called blackness in me wouldn't want to eat that from an Edomite woman.
Right.
That ain't got no teeth. You understand? So it's one of them. It's one of them. You understand what I'm saying, right? Yes. She gave me a string bean casserole that she made. Right in the garbage. That's righteous. Never trust. Ain't no telling what that woman put in that food.
Exactly.
Ain't no telling. They do test us all the time. They test us all the time. They do foul things to us, y'all. Foul things. And I'm not gonna go down a list of things that I think they doing, cause I understand the things that I've read, how they treated pregnant women with their babies, how they treated the babies after they were born, what they did with us when they put blindfold on us and made us do things. So they are really creative on how to mess us up. You understand that?
Even up until this day.
Even to this day. Even to this day. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. Stop thinking that Becky is okay. She's one of the good ones. Stop thinking that Billy, he's so funny that he can't be like them. I'll let Billy slide. Don't let Billy slide. You can let him think he slide, but don't let Billy slide. Keep watching Billy. Keep watching Becky. Don't trust them. Con? All right, let's keep going.
23 says, now therefore ye are cursed, and there shall none of you be freed from being bondmen. and hewers of wood and drawers of water for the house of my God.
So, we couldn't kill them, so we made them slaves. Khan,
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 Kwam Yasharala. Can I get a Kwam Yasharala?
Kwam Yasharala.
Oh, praises, oh, praises. We couldn't kill them, but we made them Hamite slaves. Who you think you messing with, man? I can see Joshua now saying, who you think you messing with, man? You think you just gonna flip-flop on us like that? It ain't gonna go down like that. It ain't going down like that.
Say, lock the door.
Say it again.
Lock the door. You can't leave.
There you go. Y'all can't leave now. Now y'all can't leave. There it is. All right.
And they answered Joshua and said, because it was certainly told thy servant, how that the Lord Yahweh thy God commanded his servant Moses to give you all the land and to destroy all the inhabitants of the land from before you. Therefore we are sore afraid of our lives because of you, and have done this thing.
So now they're telling Joshua why they did what they did to us. They said, oh, we were scared, man. We did it because we were scared. We heard about what y'all did, and we got scared. We panicked. So we tricked y'all out of fear. So do y'all think if they had the power that they would really be our friends, these people?
No.
No. No. So don't feel sad because he's confessing. We did it because we were scared. Don't get sad and say, oh, maybe we should forgive them. They were just scared of us. Maybe we'll just be nice to them. They tricked us. They lied to us. They made us swear to our God. That is wicked.
Yeah.
That is wicked. Everybody understand that? These are some wicked people. Let's keep going. So that's why we did it to y'all, because we were scared.
And now, behold, we are in thy hand, as it seemeth good and right unto thee to do unto us, do.
Now, so we told y'all the truth. So whatever y'all think y'all need to do to us, go ahead and do it. We'll accept it. That's how they talking now. Read that again, bro.
And now, behold, we are in thy hand, as it seemed good and right unto thee to do unto us, do.
Whatever y'all think is right, go ahead and do that. Shut up. Let's keep going.
And so did he unto them, and delivered them out of the hand of the children of Israel, that they slew them not.
Mm-hmm.
And Joshua made them that they hewers of wood and drawers of water for the congregation, and for the altar of the Lord Yahweh God, even unto this day in the place which he should choose.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's the breakdown of Joshua chapter 9. So we got a little stumbling block with those people. They tried to get us, but now we made them say. So remember, the mission is to conquer all this land, right? And to take it as our own. So right now we just got a little hiccup. So right now we're making these people slaves. We still gonna take the land, but we made them slaves. Everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So that is the breakdown of Joshua 9. And with that, we say shalom.
Shalom.
No.